Yo, it's Mattie. I'm back with another reaction video. Today we have some more video game soundtracks that we're going to be listening to. Specifically, Metal Gear Rising, the only thing I know for real. This has been suggested to me from the comments of one of my previous videos. Actually, the other Metal Gear Rising video that I reacted to a few months ago. But that was such an experience. I'm assuming that this is also going to be an experience. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mattie. I'm a music producer and a songwriter and lyricist and so many other things related to music. But today I'm going to be giving my music perspective on exactly what I'm hearing for the first time in this song, the only thing I know for real. So let's get into it. Enough of me blabbling. Let's do it. All right. Okay, immediately coming off heavy. Okay, we definitely have some distorted guitars, but it also sounds like we have some synths in there, along with the kick drum and the drum set playing all at the same time. Oh my God, this is just intense, full throttle from the get-go. And I think it makes sense because in the video game, you're just killing things, from what I understand. So it makes sense that this is full throttle. If I was to die, I would definitely want my song to be something like this and not something hoity-toity or something like a happy birthday or like a folk song or something. I don't know. Continuing. Ooh, that was cool. That was cool. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, what they're doing for that effect is they're making it sound glitchy, and they're doing that by literally cutting off the audio at the parts to the rhythm. So they'll take the final track, they'll bounce it down so that they have the audio, and then they'll just slice, and you get a glitch effect. Listen to it. Cool. There it is again. There's the glitch effect again. Okay. This part is so intense. You just have a guitar part. But really what's happening right here is the drums are hitting on almost every beat, which is giving it just a lot of driving energy. Another thing I want you to keep in mind is the vocals, okay? I work a lot with vocals, and I work a lot with pop vocals specifically. These vocals are not pop vocals. If you listen for pop vocals, a lot of times they're really loud compared to the mix, and they're also extremely bright. These vocals are distorted, and they're very heavy in the mid-tones. I'd say specifically between 500 and 1500 hertz. Take a listen, see if you can hear it. It's tough to hear if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but just know that these vocals, obvious, you probably realize, but they're just very different than the vocals you'd hear from a pop singer or a pop mix. And that's totally fine. And it's part of the genre. And that's not to say anyone is a worse singer or there's one better or the other. I'm just saying that dependent on the genre, the vocals and the mix changes. Listen. So the singer's doing a couple things there. He is distorting his voice by using compression in his actual literal vocal track, so when he's singing it sounds distorted. But they're also using extra distortion to give it some more flavor, some effects, some audio effects. Continue on. Here's that drum part I was talking about. Double time drums for an already extremely fast song. Most of the time for bridges, you're dropping the tempo in half and you're playing on the you're playing the snare on the third beat, which makes it feel slower. For this, they're going twice as fast, playing the snare every beat, which makes it feel faster, even though the tempo hasn't changed at all. Was that the song? Oh my gosh, what an ending. Let me go back to that ending really quick. I really liked that riser that they had at the end to build up some last energy, to let you know you're going someplace new, and then when they did bring it to someplace new, that was this end. You can hear that synth, you can hear, sounds like a flute of some sort. These video game tracks are so cool to listen to, and it's something I've played video games when I was a kid, but I don't play them so much anymore, and the soundtracks was never something that I really latched onto. I'm sure I would have some nostalgia listening back to some of the old soundtracks, but the soundtracks this is so good. And it's not something that as you're playing the game, you're realizing like, oh my gosh, like this soundtrack's so good. I love the chord change they did there. Or I love the dropout they did there. Oh, do you hear the drum section moving along with the guitar section? That's not something I would ever think about while I'm playing because I'm more invested in the actual video game itself. But listening to it by itself, it just shows how good it stands on its own. It's cool. It's super cool to listen to. This has a lot of energy right off the bat. As I said earlier, it's full throttle almost the entire time, and that has gotta feel good when you're slaying monsters or doing whatever you're doing in Metal Gear Rising. If you like this video, please leave it a like down below. If you're interested in learning how to produce music like this, or produce music like some of the other videos I react to, I offer one-on-one music production lessons that you can find out more about in the description below. So if you want to make something like this, I can definitely help you do that. If you have another suggestion for me, please leave it in the comments. Until next time, I will see ya in the next one. Peace out.